Hey everybody. All right, so the plan, as long as we're not meeting, is I'm going to record a video each week just to let you know what we'll be covering. Classes, they're not technically canceled. They've just been moved to online. So we still have assignments to do. We still got lectures to go through. And then assuming that we do meet back, we're going to have tests to take, just like any other semester. Even if we don't, for whatever reason, we're going to have tests that are going to be online. So even though I know this is like a big disruption and everything, we need to, as much as possible, try to stay on track so that whenever we have a test or whenever we meet back, we can just kind of jump right back in there. All right. So we met on Monday. I know some of you let me know that you weren't going to be here, so thank you for that. What we covered on Monday was Chapter 9, which was the cell cycle and mitosis. For students who weren't here, I went ahead and posted that lecture video on Blackboard. So if you look in the upper left, there's a tab that says Chapter 9, 10, and 11 lecture videos. If you'll click on that, you can watch the Chapter 9 lecture video from there. All right. I also posted Chapter 10. 10 is kind of shorter, and if you were here, or even if you weren't and you watched the Chapter 9, as soon as you're done, go ahead and watch Chapter 10 this week, because those two chapters go together really well. I'm afraid if you wait until later to do Chapter 10, you're going to have to go back and basically relearn everything on Chapter 9. They go together really well. So 9 was on mitosis, which is just regular cell reproduction. 10 is on meiosis, which is how we make sperm or egg cells. So they're both cell reproduction. They go together really well. Just try to watch that sometime this week. And then on Wednesday, we were going to have Lab 6. We're obviously not meeting for that. So what I did for Lab 6 is I recorded a video that'll kind of walk you through how to do that lab. All right. So right underneath the lecture video tab on the upper left, there's a tab that says Lab 6 mitosis video. Watch that. Have your lab book with you, and like literally it'll walk you through how to do the lab. I go through a quick introduction just like I would in a regular class. There's some models that you're going to have to learn, so I've got pictures of those models for you. And then the big thing we were going to do is use the microscopes and look at a bunch of slides and draw and label several different structures. So what I've done is I've just got pictures of those slides that are on the video if you'll watch it. So whenever I pull a slide up, I'm going to tell you this is what you need to draw, this is what you need to label, and I'll even like show you what those things are. So then you're just going to click pause and do your drawing, and then as soon as you're done with that, you'll click play and then move on to the next one. It's the best way I know how to do this, just since it was kind of short notice. And that way, if everything does come back to normal eventually in the semester, we'll have done the same stuff that we would do regularly. It's just instead of looking through a microscope, you'll be watching the videos instead. All right. So let me know if you have any questions. Today, so this is Tuesday the 17th, and this is the last day I'm probably going to be here on campus. I will be at home checking pretty regularly Blackboard. So just if you have any questions, if you run into any issues, let me know. I will check several times throughout the day, but don't panic if you send me a message and like I haven't replied 10 minutes later. There's no such thing as a Biology 103 emergency, so I'll get back to you eventually. Just take a deep breath. Don't panic. Control what you can control, but just kind of let everything else relax. Also, with your this is just public service announcement for everybody else. With all your other instructors, be patient with them. Some of them, I'm sure, have never done online courses, and they're having to throw this together over the weekend. I've done it, so hopefully mine will be a little bit smoother. But if you have any questions, if you need any help, let me know, and I'll get back to you. Be safe, be smart, and talk to you later.